So after leaving South Dakota, I headed west into Wyoming and stopped one morning to grab a biscuit at Hardee's, and when I came back to the bus, I found a massive oil leak, even worse than it was before. So I decided to see if I could have the rig repaired in Buffalo, and wound up spending the afternoon and the night there, and saw all kinds of wildlife right almost downtown Buffalo, and they just really didn't seem to give a crap about traffic and people and anything. And here you can see a field full of pronghorn antelope, and these guys were just chilling right outside the city, maybe a mile. And wild turkeys, of course, were everywhere, and this batch of turkeys looked like it was trying to merge onto the interstate even, and just nobody seemed to give a crap. Luckily, my mechanic rode motorcycles too, and apparently camped a lot, and gave me a tip on a great place to camp just about 12 miles out of town, and it was just beautiful. It's kind of hard to capture with video here, but it's spectacular. Nice and cool. Nice little breeze. Well, the mechanic told me it was going to cost $2,000 or $3,000 to fix a gasket on the bus, and he's basically having to disassemble the front end of the dadgum bus. So it makes sense, 2 or 3 days worth of labor from a diesel mechanic. But I mean, I certainly couldn't have done it. I mean, I could have tried and probably had the bus out here in the middle of paradise, strewn all over the place for 6 months until somebody came and towed it off. So I just decided to suck it up and give the man some money, and he seems like he's an honest guy. And anyway, and you know, I'm 5 miles from paradise, so I just got some victuals and some beer and my camping gear and rolled up to the hills, and it's beautiful up here. It's unbelievable. And I'm in a pretty good spot down here. I mean, this has got a better view, but it's much more covered down there, and it's going to get cold. And hell, it's cold right now. I mean, I don't think it's 68, 70 degrees right now. So when the sun goes down, it's probably going to drop maybe down to freezing. So, I mean, we're at 8,000 feet. I don't know what we're at. I know the aspens are right around here. So, and those peaks, I think, I'm kind of confused. I think are on the backside here, but I think that's Bighorn Peak, and I think that's 13,000 and something. So if you figure that's probably 4,000, yeah, I mean, we're probably 8,000 feet here. So it's cold. It's perfect weather right now, but I'm afraid it's going to get really cold tonight. times I think she's looking right at me. And then she just keeps on eating. Either she doesn't give a damn or she can't see very well. I'm behind a tree, but down 6,000 feet and it warms up 20-30 degrees. It's 70 degrees up at the camp. It's almost 90 here, maybe even more. It's ridiculously hot and humid down here, but I'm starting to have a good day. I'd like to take this dirt road all the way up, but they just graded it. It's real sloppy and mushy. The turns are real sharp, and I just have rear brakes. What a disappointment. Another disappointment yet. I'm going to head down to Tin Sleep and see what they got going on down there. Man, this is a shockingly beautiful canyon. It's even more impressive on further on up. The walls are like this on both sides, you know, several hundred feet. Beautiful. Anyway, feeling better after the shower, but this is day 3 of being stranded in Buffalo. I mean, it's beautiful here, but I'm just kind of feeling shitty and depressed that I'm stuck. And I'm not even really stuck. My motorcycle's running fine. I've just lost my freaking front master cylinder, which means I'd have no front brakes yesterday. And I didn't realize it till I'm basically going downhill on a rugged downhill 4-track little 4-wheeler trail. But the trails out here are awesome. And that's the other thing I'm pissed off. I'm stuck in the middle of awesomeness, and basically all I can do is hike. Take pictures. I've been taking a lot of pictures, but I don't know, just kind of depressing because I want to go over there. I want to go on a lot more of the trails that I saw. These trails go forever. They go across mountains, down by creeks. It's just amazing, and I want to go see them. But I kind of feel like I'm in prison. You know, looking out the window. I feel like I'm behind bars here. It's horrible to think like that, but anyway, right along. I've always had a place to put my shit. But now it's like, I guess I'm not really homeless. I just can't sleep in my bed. And take a shower. Wow, that's a big one. That was a cold ass shower today. And you know, I like this stuff. I like this kind of living. It's just when you're forced to do it, kind of makes you feel homeless. You're not in charge. Well, I'm packed up and ready to go. And it's kind of sad. Look at the sunrise back here. It's just freaking amazing. And I'm leaving. But it's easier being that it's cold and I'm a little bit damp and wet, and I'm just ready to get back on the road. So it's not so hard leaving, but I'm just impressed with how much I fell in love with this place. This place that I would have driven by had I not seen all those signs on the interstate trying to get the tourists to drive across the Bighorns instead of going the other way to Yellowstone. They want that tourist money in here, which I thought the signs were quite tasteful compared to all the wall drug, etc., going into the Badlands. Yeah. Anyway, sad to be leaving, but excited about getting back home and getting back on the road. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I haven't had my coffee yet, and it's barely 5:30, so just hoping I can make it out of here on this monstrosity.